Enzo Perfetto from Cleveland, Ohio, along with my wife, Chris. We're here to basically get our voice heard in Washington as much as possible on behalf of the Home Building Association, and more so housing in general. We're a small company. It's myself, my brother, and we have a full-time office manager. So any time away from the business is certainly, you know, you're going to pay the price, not only cost-wise to travel here, but time out of the office. But we feel it's very necessary. So this is our opportunity to, you know, let our officials know that, you know, this is serious and we need your help. That's why we elected you. There's few industries that impact the gross domestic product as much as housing, and even more so new construction. Every time we build a home, we employ hundreds of individuals directly. Right. Then indirectly, you know, they'll stop at Subway and buy a sandwich, they'll stop at Walmart and buy a pair of work boots, they're gonna buy a new Chevy pickup truck to go to work. And I do believe one person can make a difference, and if you don't get involved, if you don't make it a concerted effort to voice your opinion, then you're obviously never going to make an impact.
Congressman Latreille at 3:30, George Voinovich 4 o'clock, Marcia Fudge at 4:30. We have 5 or 6 people in our group. We're going to have to split up in some cases. And,
sure.
You know, you'll see some while I see others.
Sure.
And that sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, this is my first time, so it's going to be interesting.
Registration?
Yes.
Here, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning. On behalf of NAHB, your lobbying team, myself, we thank you for being here.
First, you have a packet containing our legislative issues. They are to be given to your lawmakers and outline our position on several important issues.
NAHB is so organized, giving us talking points and really laid out a clear, decisive plan of attack. It's nice to get an update right before the meetings. So, very impressive. And I think there's a disconnect between what the banks and the legislators are telling our public officials and what we see as reality.
I think there's got to be something. You're right.
What our opinion is these unnecessary regulations are perpetuating the foreclosure problem. Because if we don't have the wherewithal to pay these loans down, then we do have to give them back to the bank, and it just adds on top of additional foreclosures. Do you foresee any additional stimulus other than the current $8,000 first-time home buyer?
Well, they were going to roll out a stimulus too, and that's pretty much died.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, Congressman. We'll be seeing you today. It was a breath of fresh air. We're going to stop and see Senator Voinovich. It's our last visit.
We're preparing to do the budget resolution next week. It's all you shared with me yesterday, and I appreciated that.
I think we all did a great job, great representation. I was happy to be involved, so I certainly think we made an impact. So no, it's far from over. It's actually just beginning. We just, you know, there's high stakes, and we're going to be diligent on staying on top of issues. You know, we're going to make them accountable.